everyone, welcome back. We are here to talk about Microsoft Excel. I'm Gary Preston, and this is our 6-week tutorial. We're on week 5 now. So, as you can see by looking at this spreadsheet, we're doing a continuous build on the same data set. Today, we're going to focus on the count function. And it sounds very trivial, but this is something I use in a lot of my data validation when getting data for the first time when I'm looking at it. So I'm going to walk you through that. So down in this data validation through count section below, I have two pieces. I have count and count A. So your count function is a count, but this only counts numeric values. So your numbers. Now, count A counts all. So as I do these functions, you'll start to notice a different row count, and I'll explain that to you when I'm done. So first up, we'll start with count. So first, again, all Excel formulas start with equal. I'm going to type count, open parent, and then I'm going to highlight my column F, which is the adjusted close. And then I am going to close that and hit enter. And there I have a number of 252. Now I'm going to use the count A function just so you can see the difference. So again, all formulas start with equal, count A as in count all. And then I'm going to highlight that same column F. And I'm going to close the parent, hit enter. And as you can see, there is a difference of the counts between the both formulas. So here's the difference. Again, I said count only counts your numeric values, where count A counts everything. So by using count A, this counted the header row, which adds that one difference. So just to give you a practical example of how I use this, let's say you get a data set and you don't know how many records are there, what's there. What I do is a quick count to see how many rows of data am I looking at, to give me a litmus test to if I am in the right part. So take, for example, my count gave me 252. That makes sense because there are 52 weeks in a year, 5 working days on which the market is open, which gives you 260. And then minus the 8 days the market is closed throughout the year. So this is a smaller data set, so it doesn't hit as hard, but I implore you to use it, play around with it because it can help. Now, I want to jump into if statements. Now, an if statement is a Excel formula again, but this is your logical expression with a true false test, which allows you to give different results based on those values. Now, I already typed the formula out because I don't want to belabor you with my cursory typing. So I'll explain each piece to you. So again, all formulas start with equal. So I have equal if open parent. So the first piece of that is your logical test statement. So what I did was, hey, is the adjusted close price in F2 greater than the average stock price? If it's greater, then give me above. Then comma. Now it's time for the false statement. And if it's false, give me below. So what I can do now is click this little square in the corner and copy my formula all the way down to the end of my spreadsheet. And what we now have is a logical reference all if and all throughout the entire spreadsheet that gives me a if I am above or below the average. So one thing I want to point out, if you look at the cell formula, it has $L $4. That is called the absolute reference. And what those dollar signs mean is do not move the cell as you copy down. It's called an absolute reference. You can absolute reference using the column, using the row, but here I wanted to phrase what I was referring to and reference only that. And here we have a quick video on count and if statements. Anyone, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at risk-inquiry@data-grayson.com. We'll take any questions and we'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Again, I always end my video with this: from my mouth to God's ears. I'll see you at the top. Have a good one.